all so much for being here. We are so excited to bring you the second episode of season 17 of BSU Tonight. We are fresh off the heels of fall break, so by a round of applause, how many of you are excited to be back at Ball State? All right. I clearly should have done that the other way so that we had applause. But whether or not you're excited to be back, we are excited to be back, and we are excited to be bringing you more episodes of the show. So let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, frat boys everywhere rejoiced after hearing that Jared Leto has been set to star in a Hugh Hefner biopic in 2018. The notorious method actor will be getting into character by spending some time with the Hefner family, visiting the infamous Playboy Mansion, and exploiting the self-esteem of dozens of young women. Got to get into character somehow. In Iowa, an overhead sign used a Taylor Swift lyric in hopes of deterring people from texting while driving. Oh, that's so good-hearted. The sign reads, "Old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. She's driving." Right. The sign is borrowing lyrics from Taylor's newest music video for the song "Look What You Made Me Do." You know, where she crashes her car. If you haven't seen the video, she horrifically crashes her car. That's what the sign is based on. In an effort to rebrand, the Florida Gators football team have begun to wear uniforms that more closely mimic the look of real Florida alligators. I know, yeah, let your brain race on that one. The college team is actually not the first to try out this concept, however, as the NFL's Cleveland Browns have been wearing brown jerseys and playing like crap for decades. Rim shot. Rapper Pitbull sent his private jet to Puerto Rico. Pitbull is funny, yeah. He sent his private jet to Puerto Rico to transport cancer patients back to the mainland to receive care after the devastation of Hurricane Maria. Those he helped were understandably immensely grateful. But they weren't so happy that they had to listen to his Spotify playlist on the way there. Some Pitbull fans in the audience, I guess? All right. I wouldn't have liked that. President Donald Trump also made a trip to Puerto Rico recently to offer his own support, as well as to pass out supplies to victims of the hurricane. Yeah, some took offense, however, to the way that Trump threw paper towels into the crowd as if they were free T-shirts. The antics earned him criticism from many Democrats, but it also earned him a phone call from the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading squad. So it's a wash, really, if you think about it. Listen, no one can deny the fact that Trump has been keeping busy lately as he attempts to juggle scrutiny from the UN, a Twitter war with the NFL, and getting his golf score down to a tight 75. When asked how he's been doing during this busy time, Don said that he hasn't felt this stressed out since Dennis Rodman and Gary Busey were on the same season of The Celebrity Apprentice. That's hard to deal with, that much ego. Trump has even been tweeting about North Korea despite his busy schedule. Specifically, he's been tweeting about how negotiations with the Rocket Man have not worked in the past 3 presidential administrations. Although Kim Jong-un has only been supreme leader since 2011, so you do the math. Either Trump is incorrectly referring to Kim Jong-il, or he just thinks they all look the same over there. A massive hole the size of Lake Superior was discovered on the surface of Antarctica this past week. Scientists have stated that while they cannot confirm the origin of this mysterious hole, they believe that it was caused by a climate change-related issue. Yeah, eat your heart out, Al Gore. But who were they kidding anyway? I mean, we all know that the goofy-looking squirrel from Ice Age was behind this. Oh, Scrat, you rascal.
Hey, Andy.
Oh, my God. Hey, Ted. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ted. He's on the crew for BSU Tonight. He's new here. Give it up for Ted, yeah. What's up? What's going on, Ted?
So, Andy, I heard that homecoming is coming up, right?
Yes, that is true. That is the theme of the episode is homecoming. Homecoming is coming up, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for homecoming for years.
Yeah. Oh, years. Years?
Listen, Andy, I need your help.
Okay.
So I want to get my football skills a little better. Do you think you can help me pass this around a little bit?
Are you a football player?
No.
Do we have time for? Yeah, sure. Let's pass it around a little bit.
All right,
let's
cool.
give it a toss. There you go. No, it's not a basketball. It's not two hands. You want to just nice follow through one hand.
Oh, okay. One hand.
There you go. Yep, just one hand. No, well, you want to keep a firm wrist. You don't want it to be too floppy.
Oh,
you just want to
firm wrist.
Yeah,
okay.
just follow through. Hit it. Aim for the triangle right there in the chest.
You're really good at this, Andy.
Well, I played with my dad when I was younger. Just give it a toss.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you see. That's a lot better. You're getting a lot better at this, Ted. I'm gonna finish up the monologue here, but maybe if you find me after the show, we can
Sure.
toss around a little more.
I'll see you around, Andy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's Ted. What a guy. Nice guy. Yeah. Give it up for Ted. Yeah. Everybody loves Ted. Oh, so in Australia, mapping drones are being attacked and destroyed by the highly territorial wedge-tailed eagle, and some pilots have taken to attaching fake eyes to their drones in order to confuse the eagles. That's 100% true. But of course, when they put fake eyes on their drones, it's for science. But when I put fake eyes on mine, my neighbor Rachel calls me a pervert. Just can't win. The juice is once again loose as former NFL star and former NFL star and overall nice guy, O.J. Simpson, was released from prison just a few weeks ago. When asked how he plans to spend his time now that he's a free man, O.J. said he looks forward to doing things normal again, such as making a pot of coffee in the morning, watching football on Sundays, like the glory days, racing off in a white Bronco with your friend AC while a massive police chase ensues. And catching up with his family, of course. Yeah, aw. Yeah, a big aw for OJ. He's a human. A 50-year-old Romanian man survived holding on to the side of a German train going about 100 miles an hour. He held on for 15 miles until the train operators realized he was there. 100% true. The man clung to the train, he said because he left his luggage on board and he could not leave without it, which is clearly the most desperate anyone has ever been to get on a German train. Let it settle. All right, well, it gets better than that. So stick around. We have a fantastic episode for you where we've got a game coming up. This is going to be huge, and one of you in the live studio audience is going to walk away with an enormous prize. So stick around and check out this package.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Could you come here, please? Could you take a picture of my husband and I?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you so
that's
much.
so
Just
good.
look at him.
Oh, that's
So good. Oh, let's go.
Feels like I was just here yesterday. I hope everything's just the way I left it.
Sweetie, it's so cool to finally get to see this place after hearing you talk about it for so long.
And during homecoming, my friends and I, this was our favorite time of year. Fond memories of me and the guys tossing the pigskin around on the quad. Yeah, I'm feeling it today. I know. Coming at it. Whoa, my finger nearly broke. But if that wasn't enough, my senior year, I was crowned homecoming king.
The homecoming king is Kyle Perkins.
Well, I'm going to show you the place where I saw my first concert. How's that sound?
Yeah, let's go.
So my sophomore year, my favorite band of all time comes right here, Ball State University, Emmons Auto. Huh. Under construction. Dang it. Okay. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. We got other places to see.
Yeah.
I know exactly the one we're going to go to next. We're going to
Okay.
go there right now. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, so it's called the Gum Tree. And why it's called the Gum Tree, you just put gum on it. That's what everybody did.
That sounds pretty gross, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, it was just sort of the thing to do. I'd consider it a little icon of Ball State.
Honey, what's wrong?
It's a gum tree. They got rid of it.
What?
It was right here, like in here. It was right here. They took it down. What? It's an icon. Why would they?
Okay.
I put like 100 pieces of gum on
It's
that.
okay.
My DNA.
Hey, I want to see where you lived. You know, let's go there. Come on.
You know, even though the building didn't have air conditioning or wasn't really that nice, everybody had a lot of fun. You met some cool people. Yeah, my room even had a view of a small pond.
Oh, yeah. Campus has been under a little bit of construction, if you haven't noticed. As we said, homecoming is the theme of the episode, and it's just around the corner, as you may know. And so we here on BSU Tonight, we want to make sure that you have a great and safe experience at your homecoming tailgate. Tailgating to us isn't only a fun way to spend some time with friends, but we feel that it's quintessential to the college experience. Now, here to discuss the ins and outs of your typical tailgate are two of our very own talent members. They may have some expertise in their own right. Please give it up for Grace and Nick, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. Hey, what's up, Andy?
Grace and Nick, thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you coming on. We know that you're both very knowledgeable in the art of the tailgate. So what would be something that you might recommend to maybe, say, a freshman or someone who it's their first time? They've never been before. What's something they should know right off the bat?
Well, for starters, if you're underage, you probably shouldn't drink if you're under 21. There's a state of Indiana law there's a zero tolerance policy for drinking, so just don't do it if you're underage. There are other ways to have fun during a tailgate.
Absolutely. Great advice, Nick. Always can trust you with some solid advice. Grace, do you have anything maybe you could add to that?
Oh yeah, totally. So, you know, when you're out there tailgating, you're getting totally trashed. So you want to take part in a classic Ball State tradition. It's called chug roulette. And so how it goes is if somebody comes up and taps you on the shoulder 3 times, you have to spin around twice. And if you don't, you have to chug whatever drink you're holding, no questions asked.
I've never actually heard of that one, Grace. But maybe we can stay to some safer, smarter advice.
I mean, it's kind of a big deal, though.
Okay. So Nick, what about maybe some activities, things that you can do before the game starts to pass the time with your friends, get a little physical or rowdy? What are some games?
Yeah, well, you can't go wrong with cornhole. That's a classic. I also enjoy throwing around a football or, grabbing a few mitts and tossing a baseball around. It's just nice, simple, relaxing fun to enhance your tailgate experience.
Absolutely, right on the mark, Nick. I would be right there tossing a ball around with people.
There you go. Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, that's just clean, wholesome fun. Grace, maybe you can.
Yeah, I mean,
Add-
I normally bring a couple of shovels with me. I grab all my friends and we just start digging,
I just off the top of my head, I feel like that would probably violate some sort of codes. Or
We haven't been caught yet, so.
yet, okay. Train of thought. Food. Everybody wants to, fill up their tummies with whatever they can before. What's some smart, good ideas for what you can be snacking on before the game?
Yeah, well, for me, I think it depends on whether you have a grill or not. Because if you do, you can't go wrong with hot dogs. They're cheap, easy to make, and if a rando comes up and just snags one, it's not the end of the world. If you don't have a grill, it's not the end of the world either, because you got chips, you got salsa, dip, different kinds of appetizers. It's great.
Absolutely. Right every single time. You've got it, Nick. Grace, what about you?
I mean, every time I have a tailgate, I want to make my classic firecracker finger sandwiches. And if you want to make them, what you want to do is
No. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm just going to stop you right there in that thought. If anybody that's listening, I would highly recommend that you don't follow really any of the advice that Grace has given you. You will be breaking an unprecedented number of laws. I'm sorry to cut you off like that, but thank you both. Nick, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
But
no problem.
both, I guess, thank you for sharing that advice with us. Moving on, if you remember from the beginning of the episode, we promised you we're going to be playing a huge game in studio right now. And one of you in the hey Ted, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, you know, same old, man, but
Same old.
I've got a photo album. I'd like to show you it.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, sure.
All right, very cool, very cool. See that picture right there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was from Christmas last year.
Oh, yeah, there's not a lot of presents around the tree.
Thank you. See that picture right there?
Oh, yeah, what is...
That was high school graduation.
Oh, you got a cord. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah.
See that picture right there?
Yeah.
That's when I got my finger stuck in the door.
Oh, that's purple.
Yeah. See that picture right there?
Uh-huh.
That's from Father's Day last year.
Ted is a jokester. That's a good one, Ted. It's just a picture of you by yourself.
I know that.
Anyway, Ted, you heard me say before, it's a homecoming episode. It's a homecoming-themed episode. I don't know what this has to do with homecoming.
Well, Andy, I just got to make sure that I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah. Well, as always, thank you for your help, Andy. I'll be around.
I'm sure you will. Anytime I can help. Very sorry about that. Ted is good at heart. Sorry. We'll get to the game right after this. I promise you, we will be getting to the game right after this. Check out this short package first. Make sure you stick around for the game.
Hey, what up, Big Pimp? It's your boy, Enter Distinct, here in Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State University Cardinals. And it's homecoming week, which means it's time for one of the dopest traditions around here, the bed races. People fill up the streets in October to take out their tricked out beds, take them for a joyride, find out which one is the fastest. Now we're about to hit up my homeboy Gary over here. He's a sophomore poli-sci student with bed racing in his blood. Unfortunately, with his janky-ass bed, he won't be winning any bed races anytime soon. But what he doesn't know is, me and my crew are about to surprise him with a whole overhaul of his bed. We're gonna pimp it out just in time for the big bed races. Hey, what's up,
What?
man?
No.
Hey, dude.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No.
For real.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, hey, yeah. We heard you had a bed that needs pimping.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's in brave, that shit.
Okay, all right. Well, let's take a look at it, see what we can do, man. Damn.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, come in here, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, here she is, man.
All right. Dude, how's this thing still holding you up, though?
Well, I mean, she's a bit of a fixer-upper, but, she still is, a 1978 Beauty Rest Queen XL.
Oh. Alright. Man, this thing has seen some better days, dude. Why are you still holding on to this?
Well, okay, man, this bed was my mom's, okay? She drove this bad boy in '84. She raced with Phi Mu. And those bed races, and dude, I know she loved to see this one back in the races,
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. This old bird, she going back to the races.
What?
All right? We're gonna take this thing to the races. We're gonna do it for Mama.
You serious?
Yeah,
Mama?
I'm serious, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
We're doing it. Okay. We're doing it for Mama.
Going to the races.
We're going to the races for Mama.
Alright, you ready
ready to see your new bed, bro?
Totally.
All right, let's see. It's, oh shoot, there it is, bro. Oh my god. Oh, are you serious? Oh my. What? No. Oh my. No. Wow. What? No.
So let me show you all the new features, my man. All right, check this out. We totally gave it a new flaming paint job. Did an overhaul of the whole bed frame. Re-welded the headboard. Over here we got Bluetooth speakers up top, so you're listening to your jams while you're winning that race, right? And we know you're a poli-sci major. So you know what we did? Over here we got a copy of the Constitution.
Oh my god, that's
right next to you.
Nasty.
Oh yeah. And over there, what's that? What's that on the other side, man? Tell me, what is that?
Is that a calculator?
It's a scientific calculator, dude! What? Poli-sci, man!
Oh,
political, science, it's all there! Now let me show you something else, We know your mama won the race in the year 84. So we made sure to add in that decal on the side, man. That's for mama right there, dude. What do you think?
She'd be proud of that. Oh, God, I can't even describe it, man. I think my bed got pimped out.
I think it did, too.
I think that got pimped out.
You ready for the race?
I'm ready.
Let's take it for a spin, dude.
Let's go.
All right, man. Okay, so our little test drive was cut short. We got pulled over. We're just trying to play.
What the hell are you guys doing here?
It's just on our way to the bed races, officer.
The bed races, huh?
Yes, sir.
Those aren't until next week. So you better get this out of the road or I'm gonna have to fine you.
Okay,
Yeah,
will do.
yeah,
Will
yes,
do. No
sir.
problem,
All right,
officer.
have a nice day.
All right, well, this is where we'll leave you. Until next week with the next bed that needs pimping. I'm Instinct. This is Pimp My Bed. See ya, pimpers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to BSU Tonight, Ball State's late night comedy talk show. And we are so excited for this homecoming game is tomorrow. We're so excited that we've got an amazing guest here to interview for homecoming. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him all around campus, is a symbol of what Ball State is, and you're lucky if you get an experience with this person. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm, huge round of applause for Charlie Cardinal, everybody. Yeah! Come on! Come on! This is a superstar. This is one of the chirp, 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 chirp. Oh, 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 oh. This is one of the biggest gets we can get here on campus. This is amazing. We are so excited to have Charlie Cardinal here. Do you want to drink? Are you doing well? Okay, yeah. Charlie, obviously we are all so excited for the game tomorrow. What can we expect from homecoming this year? What are some things that, like with tailgating tips earlier, maybe if it's someone's first experience at homecoming, what can we expect tomorrow? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be big. Don't really have a follow-up to that. Maybe somebody wants to snap a picture with you. Somebody wants to find you at homecoming tomorrow. Where can they find you? When will they be able to find you? At what time? They take a picture. They use a hashtag. You know, how do we make that happen? Is he serious? Okay. Okay. Easy question. What's your favorite homecoming event? How about that? Does that mean football? Running, race, walking, this is impossible. Are you kidding me? Can we? All right. Let's go back to interviews 101. Yes or no questions. Do you enjoy being the mascot? Okay. Is it hot in there? Is it hot in the costume? It's a yes or no. Is it hot in the costume? Maybe? Kind of? Okay. Is that black fuzzy? Is that a beard? Everyone thinks, is that a beard? Don't know. It's supposed to be yes or no questions, and he doesn't know. I'm sorry. We're gonna move. Thank you so much for being here, Charlie. We need to talk to the guest producer. Yeah, go ahead. We need to talk to the guest producer and get more talkative guests for the next episode. We'll be right back. Check out this package.
Cheerio, good sir. My name is Lord Kevin of Muncie, Indiana. Behind me is my servant Schmitty. He's a bit off. Anyway, I have been traveling this province, enacting some of the newly found powers that shall be granted to me as King of Ball State University.
The incomparable Lord Kevin has come to relay a message.
As your impending king, I request the service of all firstborn sons into my royal army. Your training will begin effective immediately. Now, join me! I am Kevin, Lord of Muncie, Indiana, and you will join me!
So, you're pretty confident that you're going to win this thing.
Well, I don't mean to be cocky, but what's not to like? I've got the right demeanor, the looks, a mustache. I just hope Schmitty is up for the challenge.
My lord.
Ah, jeez! What, Schmitty?
The poll results are in, my lord.
Ah, how many votes am I up, Schmitty?
Well, actually, appears a gentleman by the name of Brad is in the lead.
Brad?
Yes, sir.
I will not have this. We must find and challenge this Brad at once.
My thoughts exactly, sir.
Brad, face me and face your reality. For I, Lord Kevin, am the one true heir to the throne.
Are you talking to me?
Are you Bradley of the House Sigma Chine of the major business seeking the throne of homecoming?
Yeah?
Then we shall duel. Me and my Schmitty have traveled many miles to this building, the Wethanger building.
Look, I really don't have time for this, all right?
Face me like a coward, why don't you? This is my destiny, and this is... Well, I think it's safe to say that Brad is officially out of the running.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, I clearly won that duel. I was the only one to make any of my strikes. So I don't expect Brad to be a problem for us anymore.
Why do you keep using air quotes when you say Brad? I mean, that is his name, and he's a real person.
It's for dramatic effect.
Do you know how air quotes work?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your homecoming king for 2017 is... Brad!
Gather the horses, Schmitty.
So, are you sure you
Gather the horses, Schmitty.
Yes, sir.
No comment at this time. Just know this is not the last you have heard of Lord Kevin. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, it's time. We've been teasing this game for a while, and it's time. We have got to give away this prize, so it's time. Get ready.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Ted. What is it this time?
So I've got something. I made it not too long ago, and I want to show you and see what you think.
Okay, just make it quick.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Ta-da!
Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, Ted.
Did I spell something wrong?
No, you spelled it all right. Listen, man, I've got some bad news. Homecoming is just a game. There's a week of events, and then there's a game, and that's all it is. It doesn't mean that someone is coming home.
Oh.
Ted, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that it has to happen right here, right now, in front of everybody. I guess I should have been more clear with the homecoming theme of the episode. And
it's okay.
I could have made it more clear to you. Your dad's not coming.
Is that my son right here? Dad? Dad! It's Ted! Oh! My boy! My boy! Oh. Dad! Where have you been?
Oh, I left to go get you that orange-flavored milk you asked for.
Oh, Dad.
I searched everywhere. I found chocolate milk. I mean, they had strawberry milk. Those damn liberals, they even make vanilla milk now. But no orange milk. I'm so sorry, son.
Well, Dad, you've been gone for 16 years. You didn't have to go that far to find it.
But why not? Nothing's too good for my little boy. My little man. All right, son, all right. Let's go home.
Okay. Wait. Does this mean that Mom is coming home too?
We're going to talk in the car about that.
Oh. What a heartwarming reunion. I just thought Ted was a little pesky, but oh my God. Well, that's our episode, actually, everybody. So thank you all so much for being here. Another huge round of applause. Let's get Charlie Cardinal back out here. Thank you so much to Charlie Cardinal for being out here. Thank you, Charlie. Everybody make sure that you go to the homecoming parade at 10 o'clock a.m. on campus and in the Muncie downtown area. And make sure you go to the football game. We're playing Central Michigan at 3 o'clock at Schumann Stadium. So make sure you're there. Good night, everyone. Thank you again, Charlie Cardinal. Let's on the as the credits roll, let's get a chirp going. A chirp? Chirp. 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 Right on, Charlie. My man. Hashtag chirp chirp. Charlie Cardinal is the man.